Hi, I'm Ron Lau with TLC Tugger, and I'm going to give you a quick introduction to the TLC Shocker Gentle Tension Bands. There's a short version and a long version. This is the short one, made out of 2 feet of electric blue shock cord, which is how it got its name. It has a mini carabiner on each end. There's one that's fixed, tied securely, and on the other end, the carabiner floats between within the span of an adjuster, so we can adjust the tension. And guess who's not wearing any pants? So I can show you how it works. The first step is going to be to wrap the TLC Cincher Velcro strap around my leg below the knee. Here we go. The cincher has a loop installed that's going to be our attachment point, and that loop will rest comfortably against our leg because there's a second loop that allows it to make a 90-degree turn. The Velcro does not need to be tight. I can fit my fingers in there because it just rests comfortably against your skin, and that's really an advantage of this approach compared to the old Comfort Tug strap method. Let us hook the single end, the fixed end, to this attachment point, and we're going to hook the floating end to our device. So we're ready to tug? No, we're not. This is slack. It's completely slack. I mean, it's not zero tension, it's less than zero. So what do? We squeeze the adjuster and pull on the free end of the strap until we get to zero tension. Let's say that's got some tension in it. I'm going to back up a little. That's still not zero. That's still not zero. Let's back up. Okay, I'm standing up straight, and I can just cause this to go slack by bending over in the slightest. But really, by running the strap on the outside of the patella here, I do get a pretty consistent tug no matter what position I put my body in. Anyway, so now I'm at zero tension. I'm going to move the adjuster up to where the device is, and this is my zero tension point. To follow the 4-hour rule, we tug with zero tension for 4 hours. If we get through that, then we have license to increment the tension by a small amount. What might be a small amount? Well, let's say I'm going to shorten the strap by 1 finger, one thickness of 1 finger. So how can I do that? Well, let's mark this spot by tying another knot in the shock cord. Move that knot right up to the adjuster there. And now I have my 0 point flagged. So if I squeeze the adjuster and pull on the strap, I can set it so that there's about 1 finger thickness between the adjuster and the knot, and then move the adjuster back up to where the device is. So I've only added the 1 finger's worth of shortening of the strap. So now I can see that there's definitely some tension in that just from shortening at 1 finger. If I get through that 1 finger increment successfully for 4 hours in comfort with no disasters, I have license to try 2 fingers. Let's go for 2 fingers. I'm going to squeeze the adjuster, pull on this, and let it come back. There we go. That's about 2 fingers. So that's another tension level I could try for a 4-hour span. Let's say I do this several times and I get to where I'm wearing what? Let's call it 4 fingers. There we go. 4 fingers, a reproducible amount of tension. Definitely feeling something. It's going to dig into my leg. It's going to pull my penis to one side. By the way, you'd probably alternate days, right leg, left leg, to account for the fact that you're pulling so far to the side. Unless you're like me and you wanted to improve your symmetry. I used to hang to the left. Now I hang pretty centered because I always tugged to the right while I was tugging. So, I'm ready to tug, but most people want to wear an undergarment, don't they? So let's add, I prefer the Tug and Wear. It is a beautiful jock strap with a sort of a pouch that hangs down long enough to let your device float in there. And I always wear it with the seams facing out. I wear it inside out so that those seams aren't bothering my delicate parts. So let's put that on. And to use this, I have to unclip the strap. I'll unclip it from the leg attachment, and I'm going to fish that mini carabiner through the snout of the Tug and Wear Jock. I'm going to find the reinforced slit in the bottom of the pouch. Hello. Are you there? There you are. Hello. My name is Mr. Slit. Let's go through that slit with the clip and attach again to our leg attachment point and finish putting on our tug and wear. And now I've got an undergarment that's giving me more comfort between the shock cord and my leg. It's taking up friction between my thigh and the retaining cone, and between my pants and the retaining cone. So with this undergarment, I could wear pants all day and be tugging comfortably and happily. If anything got loose, if the device got loose from me, it would fall into the pouch and go no further. If the strap somehow got unhooked, hopefully it wouldn't go anywhere but dangle from the device until I could get to some privacy and fix it. What if you don't wear pants, but say you wear shorts, like you drive a UPS truck, you wear those brown shorts? Well, what you could do is add another Ace knee brace to cover this one, and to cover the TLC cincher, the Velcro strap, so that nobody has to know it's there unless you want to tell them. So let's try that. I'm going to put another Ace knee brace on over that one, and it looks a little lumpy, but there it is. And to prove it works, I've got some shorts here. Like that. So there I have a daytime tugging method with the new TLC Shocker short gentle tension band. And again, you would never use a leg strap if you were tugging while sleeping. You must accommodate nocturnal erections by tugging only up toward your face, never down toward your leg. So there's the TLC Shocker. I hope you get some good tugging out of that. And thanks for your attention. Have a good day. Cheers.
Gonna watch me grow.